Coinbase rejection of the stablecoin yield compromise is a real problem. And according to Senator Monero, if this thing doesn't pass by May, it may be stalled indefinitely, which could cause absolute turmoil in our industry. If you haven't heard what the Clarity Act is and you're in our industry, it's something that you should really look up, and I'll probably do a video about it later on. But at this present moment, there seems to be one singular issue within this act, and that is yield. Banks don't want exchanges and various other wallets providing a yield on stable coins, and exchanges and wallets want to provide it. And the main congestion is this is what's stopping the Clarity Act passing through. Recently, they came up with some form of compromise where it states that yield can be paid for action events, for doing things, for staking, for actually making it work by the individual that's holding the stable coins themselves. But unfortunately, Coinbase has rejected that. Initially, they rejected the lack of yield aspect that's basically stopped the Clarity Act going through, and now they've rejected this as well. Now, the problem is this. These type of acts have a time period. There are certain windows that you can push this through, and we're in a very unique window because the SEC and the FDIC are fully backing this act. On top of that, the government is backing it, and various institutions are all aligned for this to pass, and the only thing that's stopping it is Coinbase. And the reason why they're doing it is because majority of their earnings are through this process, and if this goes, it goes away. Now we need to ask ourselves this question. On one side we have Coinbase, on the other side we have banks, but in the middle we have the government, and the government wants this to pass. So if the banks are stopping it or Coinbase is stopping it, we need to understand who they're going to lean on, because the ones that the US government leans on is the one that's going to capitulate. And I'm kind of moving towards the banks, especially as they weren't too favorable to the Trump family. Tell me your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys later.